Finding Truth. We are Shaltazar, the Gavish Banenu, the energy of 33, the Master Teacher, and we have come forth at this time to bring you divine wisdom. We are here with you now and forever. Feel us deeply, for we are with you always. Know the truth, for it is always within you. We know it is so easy to lose touch with the truth. Yes, it is because you listen to others. So often you give your power away to others because you think they know better than you. If only you could just tune in to your own inner being, then you would always know that truth. Truth in human form is not meant to be absolute. No, as we have told you before, the absolute truth only resides in the realm of the source. In human form, truth is but relative. Human truth depends on the perspective of the individual. There can never be a collective, unanimous truth, for that would go against the laws of the duality that exists on planet Earth. Your sojourn in the duality provides great learning, not only for you, but for the great Creator. So in the duality, there must be many truths. None are all right, and none are all wrong. God loves all human truths, for it created them by creating you. So if all human truths are relative, based on perspective, how can one find the truth with a capital T that you refer to? I thought that does not exist, we hear you say. To a certain degree, what you say is correct, but yet to another degree, it is not. You see how confusing it can be in your search for the truth? What we are suggesting is to stop searching for, to stop seeking the one and only truth. That does not mean you cannot find peace and harmony. You can find them by moving to connect with a higher truth. For you see, beyond, or may we say above the human truths, the relative truths of humanity, exists a higher and absolute truth. To find this truth, you must move above the polarities of your planet. But even the word find is not a truly correct way of expressing this insight. For as we have told you in the past, in the searching, in the seeking, you will not find. And that applies to this higher truth we refer to. The higher truth just is. There is no opposite to it. There is no counter to it. It is the truth. No more and no less. The truth is. As we have said, to locate this truth, you must go within, to that place where you are one. Yes, there is a place within you and within every living creature where unity, where oneness resides. It is the place of God within. It is in your DNA. It is in every cell of your body. It has always been there and will always be there. It has sometimes been referred to as your true north. On your compass, north is at the top or up. And so the place of absolute truth that is within you is your up, your higher realm. It is not necessary to leave your body to find the higher realms. They exist within you. We are not saying it is always easy to find this place, especially when you allow yourself to always be in the place of others. What do you mean by the place of others? We hear you say. The place of others is where you allow yourself to feel separate from your unity, your oneness. Of course, humans must exist in the place of others. You have family, you have friends, you have community, you have classmates, you have co-workers. Others are all around you. We are not suggesting you banish yourself to a remote island where you can be alone. No, we are not saying that to escape from the place of others, you must be alone. Actually, quite the contrary. To be in the place of oneness, as opposed to the place of others, is really just a matter of perspective. It is not about being alone or with others in a physical sense. That all sounds very confusing, we hear you say. Yes, it may be if you try to understand it with your mind. Let us try to explain. Have you ever experienced a time when no matter who you were with, you felt a strong sense of completeness, a sense that all around you was as it should be, where you felt protected and you felt loved? Yes, very, very loved. Where you felt nothing could harm you, despite whose company you were in. Well, if you have been one of the lucky ones to have experienced such a feeling, then you have been in the place of oneness, unity. So what does this have to do with truth, you ask? In the place of oneness, in the place of unity, is where you will find the truth of the higher realms. In order to have access to this higher truth, you must practice going to the place of oneness. And as we have said, that does not mean you have to separate yourself from the others who are around you. No, what it means is that you need to feel the sense of love, protectiveness, safety, calm, harmony, even with others in your presence, to have access to the higher truth. And now we hear you ask, so what purpose does it serve to connect with this higher truth? The answer is so you will not be so confused, so stressed, as you continually try to find the truth. Instead of relying on others to give you the answers, the truth, go within and learn the art of connecting to the higher truth. When you are able to find your inner compass, you will always know which direction is true north. It is time to connect to your own inner truth, so you don't have to be reliant on others. Even in matters where you have no expertise, like science, medicine, technology, law, etc., you can find your own personal truth. Your personal truth is what is right for you, not the truth that others tell you, but what you feel deep within you is the truth. This truth comes more from your sensory consciousness than it does from your thinking mind. Let your body help you. It knows truth. How can that be, you say? Because as we have told you, the divine truth is in your DNA. It is in every cell of your body. Learn to communicate with your body. Many of you have heard of or experienced muscle testing. Some of you have played with a crystal pendulum to which you ask yes or no questions. Some of you have gone to energy healers who sense what is going on in your body. These are but a few small examples of how you can tap into your body's ability to reveal truth. It is time, if you so choose, to learn how to communicate with your body to a greater degree so you may have access to the higher truth that is in your DNA. Why would you choose to spend so much time and effort researching, reading, and seeking the opinions of others, looking for truth? Why would you rely on others for your truth when it is ever present in your own body, in your own being? Learn to find the place within, which is your place of oneness, so you may come to know your truth. Tap into your inner compass, so it may show you the way, so it may guide you forth in this amazing journey of your human lifetime expression. Why do you choose to make it so difficult, so challenging, so stressful? Allow yourself to move forward more easily, more comfortably, more confidently by tapping in to your inner truth. Let it guide you forth, for when you do so, you will never feel alone. You will never feel deserted. You will never feel unloved. No, you will be with us and all of life. You will be in the cradle of God's arms.